is everybody doing today? Oh my God. Well, I do have hope. Everybody, hey, good to see you. This is Maddie with the Terrible People Podcast. We're over here. We have the balls to just go ahead and just say what we got to say. Praise God. All right. And that's why going against the current grain of making everybody feel safe and heard, okay, it makes people uncomfortable. We get that shit out the way. We ain't got to be your friend. You ain't got to like us. Just know that we move differently. Praise God. Now, we got some medicine for you. We've had enough foolishness. We've had enough playing around. But now we have somebody who's going to be spitting, and telling you Negroes about yourself. Because I just, sometimes you don't need all them motherfuck this, motherfuck, none. Let me leave this to somebody who's a little bit more qualified. Praise God. All right, let's see what this young man got to say.
A thing. When you look at black culture, who leads it? Women. That's actually a curse. That's not a blessing. That's a curse. In the Bible, in Isaiah, it talks about how you will be persecuted by children. What's going on in the inner cities? Who are the gangs made up mostly of? Children. And women will lead you. That's not a blessing. That's a curse. Meanwhile, Roland Martin's walking around with a shirt that says vote like a black woman. That's crazy to me. Wearing a shirt that says vote like a black woman. Look, you dummy. The reason why black women vote predominantly for a party and for a philosophy that promises handouts, that promises to take care of you, that promises to be your big brother, is because they can't depend on the men in their home. And so it's because you fell asleep at the gate that your women feel that they must now vote for a politician to take care of them.
You ain't done more for black people than LBJ did, than Bill Clinton did, than FDR did.
For you, a grown man, to wear a shirt that says vote like a black woman is like saying, I don't want to be a man. I don't want to take responsibility and rise to the occasion. I want for the government to take care of me. That's what you're saying when you wear a shirt that says vote like a black woman, who doesn't feel protected, who doesn't feel like her man can take care of her and of the family. That's what you are saying when you say vote like a black woman, the nerve of you. Sorry.
Hey, there is a lot to unpack there. Praise God. That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. Now, the thing is, this is why I tell people I do have hope, because people have made a decision, and the line of delineation of what people think versus what they know is only getting bigger, right? A lot of people are trained to get through life on what they think and how they feel, right? Versus actually looking at the results of what it is that you're trying to get and trying to find a way to reverse engineer a way to achieve those results. And yeah, this guy right here, wow, right? He put everything out there very eloquently, and this is exactly why I always ask people, not to get into the history lesson, but who did it better? 40-year time periods, right? 40 years. So from 45 to 85, right? That means that you came out of civil rights and you experienced the worst that this nation had to offer. You went to World War II, you came back, you couldn't vote, you still had people being lynched, you had Jim Crow, you had redlining, we had all these You thought Good Times was bad, right? That's post. This predates Good Times, right? And somehow we still managed to make it work. Yet, 85, We Are the World. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones that make it. Yep, it was great. It was great. And I'm not saying that we didn't have great moments. 85 through 2025. That was the last time. But those people came from a previous timeline. If you were born in the 80s, in the mid 80s, 85, even the kids that came afterwards, you still got a chance to touch and know the people who came before. But by the 2000s, them people were gone. Largely. They were either dead, dying, on the way out. So these YNs that are here now, it's completely different. That's why they do not understand. They don't understand the Cosby Show. Because all they had is reality, junk food TV, tell them that dysfunction and ignorance is all you need. These people have never known anything different. They don't get it. And that's why these kids are lost. They're lost. This is the worst that they are ever going to be, right? There are no more strong parents. There are no more strong women who are actually raising decent kids. And yeah, I said that. I don't know, a lot of people are going to have their panties in a bunch, but black culture is the only culture on earth. Even though you was a crack fiend, mama, you always was a black queen, mama. No, the fuck you weren't. You can't be out here doing Ty Bigham shit, sucking dick for money, right? And then sit here and say, oh, but I'm a queen, though. And then you wonder why you niggas are so goddamn confused about shit. You've been lied to consistently. For the last 60 fucking years, people have been sucking your dick, making you feel good about your mediocrity. When you know where you come from, and you can look back at them old ass family photos of everybody dressed appropriately, looking like Coretta Scott and Martin Luther the King, Martin Luther the King, right? Then you will understand how far that you have fallen. We have fallen. But it's okay because we can always find the way back home. But first you have to know where home is, right? You have to find a way back. I don't know what that answer is for everybody. I know what that answer is for me. But for those people who don't want to be a part of whatever it is everybody else wants to be a part of, and yes, I know this hurts. I know this hurts. But I'm talking specifically to ignorant ass niggas, all right? If you want to be a part of whatever it is everybody else who wants to be productive members of society, and I'm not talking to the extra pro-blackity black ass niggas, because them Dr. Umar ass niggas, them motherfuckers ain't ever did a goddamn thing for you, and they never fucking will, because they're losers, right? How the fuck am I supposed to take you seriously when all you do is beg the white man for every goddamn thing, right? You got this clown up here talking about, man, they did not let me know. They did not let me know. I repeat, brothers and sisters, they did not let me know because white supremacy did not want me to achieve my dream of the FDGMA, School for Black Kids, nationwide and internationally. That ain't what it is, nigga. That is not what it is. Taxes, foreclosures, all sorts of things. You have the right to cure before anything else. We know what it is when niggas be getting them phone calls and they don't want to answer. I be like, who that? I don't know. You're probably some scammer. Anyways, not to get off topic, but you know what it is that I'm talking about. You knew. You knew this whole time. And yet here you are. Here we are as a collective. So, you know what? Like I said, I still have hope. I will always have hope. But the thing is that people are going to have to choose, right? You will have to choose how it is that you want to proceed. And what it is that you choose is fine. I don't look down on nobody, right? I don't. It don't matter to me. But what everybody else is going to do, this separation from the trash of the culture, not even I can't even call it culture. This cancer is going to be removed one way or the other. We have to either let it die or you cut it off. Or else you can die with it. I am not gonna die with you niggas. I absolutely fucking not. I refuse. That can't be me. I'm gonna go back home. I'm going black to the future. I'm gonna go back to the previous timeline when we were great, like Captain America and the last Avengers movie, and I'm gonna die with a woman that I should have married 75 years ago, get a goddamn job at the plant, have a bunch of goddamn kids, and I'm going to die in 1991. Sign me up for the DeLorean. I'm gonna go to World War II, I'm gonna come back, PTSD, all right, I'm gonna raise my goddamn kids, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of them, and then they all can stand over my casket as I'm laid up like this. Right? That's a good life. That was a damn good life. Born 1924, you lived until 1991. You went to war. Man, you got a GM discount. Man, that sounds phenomenal. I'd do anything to get away from you niggas. But anyways, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, not to make this video too long-winded, I just think that that video is beautiful. It's excellent. Everybody go give that man a follow. Link is in the description. Everybody have a wonderful and a beautiful and a blessed day. And please remember, let's not have any nigga moments. Let's do better. Y'all know what the problem is. Peace.